Okay, what's the brand inception story of Romeo Hunt?
So really, it's now 13 years. Um, when I first launched, I launched with women's wear, and it was just very much a small capsule collection.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I really wanted to like create something that was had a big impact, that was very clean, timeless, and classic. And from there, it just kind of grew. My first collection was discovered by La Roche, and Zendaya was the first muse.
That's amazing.
And from there, my background was basically working in retail. So I was doing personal shopping.
Mm-hmm.
So with personal shopping, I was very fortunate to have like Beyonce as a client.
Wow.
And once we dropped the line, it was something that I was like, okay, I have to get you in something.
Right.
Back in the day, it was like really an important time for like social media because like once you put it on social media, you kind of just it goes viral and
Yeah.
like you see orders, and it was like a very much important time to I would say in fashion in like 2013. So
Mm-hmm.
really really great story, and the men's just kind of all organically came about like around 2015.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like we were doing international pop-ups, and each time we would do a pop-up, it would be like the clients will have a boyfriend or husband and be like, can you make this for me, can you make it
Yeah.
oversized? And it was just kind of like I was like, okay, well, guys are reacting to the collection. It was not really a big shock because at the time we were using a lot of men's fabrics
Right.
for women's silhouettes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what made it very special because it was kind of like men's suiting, men's
Mm-hmm.
wools, and kind of like the woman was attracted to it because it was more like, okay, I'm wearing something that's from my,
Yeah, probably brought in that edge.
yeah, wearing that
Yeah.
edge. It was very
Yeah.
unique. So
Nice.
I could see why like a lot of like the guys were attracted to it. And at the time we dressed, I think it was Victor Cruz was the first to wear our men's collection. And
Mm-hmm.
once he wore it, it went viral, and then we had a bunch of athletes that we started dressing. And from there, it was just a demand. I remember one show, it
Mm-hmm.
was I did like 4 men's looks,
Mm-hmm.
and they got upset. I mean, they was like, Romeo, that's all you gave us. We need more, we need more. And then from there, I just kind of like I was just adding more to the collection, and now I feel like menswear is really important to me. It's a big
Right.
focus. It's like 70% of the business. So,
Nice.
and the women buy the men's stuff. So unisex just
Mm-hmm.
kind of organically came about of
Mm-hmm.
like, but this collection was really, really, really special
Right.
for me because I really wanted to focus on both menswear
Mm-hmm.
and really highlight the women's
Mm-hmm.
silhouettes. So you've seen a lot of like,
Mm-hmm.
hourglass shapes,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very much very romantic
Mm-hmm.
for Romeo Hunt,
Mm-hmm.
whereas usually it's like a crossover between unisex pieces
Mm-hmm.
and really statement outerwear. But
Mm-hmm.
I was really really excited about this collection.
That's amazing. What role did outerwear play this season?
Oh, really powerful.
Yeah.
Like, I would say, being that the movie was like very much a nod to Batman,
Right.
and once I was started watching the movie, it was a childhood favorite movie. So it was something that outerwear was the first thing that
Yeah.
caught my eye. It was like a lot of classic 3-piece suits with trench coats, and I
Mm-hmm.
was kind of like, okay, how can I reimagine that today
Mm-hmm.
and make it something that could be a pop of color,
Right.
and of course add it to the runway in a very swaggy way.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say like the first piece that I think that I blew everyone away was the, distressed
Distressed
brown,
jacket and the
yeah,
pants. Yeah.
distressed
Leather
biker jacket, and
Mm-hmm.
the moto pant to
Mm-hmm.
match. I think that was something new for everyone to kind of see, and the attitude and the energy and the smoke,
Mm-hmm.
the model walking through the smoke.
Right.
I think it was kind of like had everyone in their seats, like, okay,
Yeah.
this is about to, it's a big show. This was also a really important show for me because it was the first time I had a woman open the show.
Oh
So
wow.
usually we start off with a men's look, but we
Mm-hmm.
started off with a woman's look that was very much a balance between feminine and masculine.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really
Amazing.
great. And with that strong, bold piece, I think it
Yeah.
was just kind of like each look just kind of came out after
Yeah.
each other. And then it was a great way of highlighting Joker with the pops of color, with
Right.
the trench coats. So like trench coat to me is it's always been a staple for me.
Mm-hmm.
We always have like a new update each season
Mm-hmm.
with like what we'll do with a trench, whether if it be mixed media, whether if it be a bold color, whether if it be a texture.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crocodile texture really, really had everyone in their seats like, I need that coat now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing.
So I do see like a big, bright future when it comes down to like playing with leather and playing
Right.
with these amazing silhouettes. And one piece that everyone really loved, and I think you guys executed it so well,
Right.
was the biker jacket with the portrait in the back.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah.
the texture and the dimension was really great because
That's amazing.
from the picture we thought it was all flat, but it was actually like, okay, someone hand painted,
Right.
and that's what I was like, okay, perfect. Those little details go so far.
Yeah. That's amazing. Thank you so much for that. And we also loved like working with you and helping you around it. So just if you could like summarize how the experience has been working with Maryadha, and if you have any like feedback or your whole thought process.
Oh no, it was a great experience.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, it was very short time. If you guys only know behind the scenes, that second look too just really came in right when the
Right.
models was lined up. It was a perfect model because we were actually dressing him at the time, and he had on the look, and I was like, take it off, we got the look for you. It worked. I think with teamwork is best. Like,
Right.
you guys were very supportive,
Yeah.
very much patient, and also it was you guys in panic.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
was
yeah.
really good that we actually was able to pull this all together, and
Right.
I thank you guys so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think
Cool.
that's
Done.
that's it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.